Hi guys, welcome back to Making Finances Sexy. It is me, Rose Short, aka the Red Queen. Come down the rabbit hole with me. I'm a realtor here in the Phoenix Valley, as well as a financial consultant and CEO of Critical Luxury. It's my mission to help you build multiple income streams, live that dream life, set those goals, achieve those goals, and basically just enjoy the life you're living. And with me, of course, is the wonderful and talented Miss Jessica Lay.
What's up, guys? I'm Jessica Lay. I'm a certified instructor with 101 Financial and your Rent Rave own realtor right here in the Valley of the Sun. It's my mission to help you transition from renting to homeownership, no matter your situation. I'm here to be your personal finance coach and first time home buyer specialist.
Today, we're going to take a little bit of a deep dive into digital marketing, understanding it a little bit better, and understanding the rise of digital marketing.
Awesome. I'm really excited to get into this. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I love learning from Rose.
Ah, love it. I mean, you see it every day though, right? You see the ads on Facebook, you see ads like in your on your mobile device, like almost every app now has ads and things like that. And that's all digital marketing. It's really just taking the billboard from the streets, side of the road and putting it into the computer. But why has it gotten so much popularity recently? Well, like many things, we can thank COVID and the pandemic, because when a lot of people lost their jobs and were told they weren't essential and that they needed to stay home, they needed to find a way to make money. And so for a lot of people, they turned to digital and affiliate marketing. Um, and that's one of the reasons that you've probably seen a rise of people teaching how to do affiliate or digital marketing, is because a lot of people who were already doing it realized that they could sell a course, help people, and also make money at the same time.
Yeah, no, I love digital marketing and online marketing. I mean, if people are like me, when you're scrolling, it's a really brilliant way to get your products and services out there because so many people sit there viewing social media and scrolling through their phones. So why not figure out a way to make income off of it and actually do something you're passionate about?
Exactly. So social media marketing and like content marketing, of course, are things we think of, right? So there's the TikTok shop, which is super popular. There's Shopify stores, stuff like that. And that's all based off of content and social media marketing. But then it also involves knowing how to do SEO, which is engine optimization. There's email marketing, of course, where you're using funnels to capture emails to lead gen, and then you're emailing that list of subscribers or people who said they're interested in whatever it is that you offer. And then PPC, which is pay per click advertising.
Yeah, the email marketing's pretty cool. Like that site like Clickly, you just simply get a subscribers list and then send emails and get paid for it.
Yeah, I quickly did have a pay per click option as well. I will say I don't promote them anymore just because too many people, including myself, had issues getting paid. But they were definitely capitalizing on that market. So last year and the year before, Forbes said that digital marketing was going to be one of the top 5 highest paying jobs. And one of the reasons it's one of the highest paying jobs is because you don't really need a college degree to understand it. There's lots of courses out there for $7, or there's a couple $50 courses, basically ranging anywhere from $7 all the way up to, $4, 5, $6,000 to learn digital marketing. A lot of the companies out there that are looking for digital marketers don't necessarily require that you have a degree, but they do want you to have experience. And with digital marketing, you can do freelance as well. So you can go on to Upwork or Fiverr or any of those sites and do some digital marketing for people, or digital marketing management, anything like that, to kind of start your own business and freelance your work. So there's obviously a few strategies for effective digital marketing. First and foremost, you have to know your audience. So often people start making content and they're making content for them, or like that they enjoy or that their family would enjoy. And you should enjoy the content you're making, but also look at it from your target audience's perspective and see if it actually speaks to them. If you're not getting engagement, or you're getting engagement from the wrong kind of people, it's probably because you're not targeting your audience correctly. So there is a lot of research that goes into digital marketing, and you're continuing your research all the time.
Yeah.
You need to
How
create a
about
strong online presence, of course, too. Like your profiles need to be very concise, very clear of who you are, who you help, what it is you do, and they need to be the same through every single platform. So your Facebook shouldn't look different from your Instagram, which shouldn't look different from your Pinterest.
Yeah, so then people remember you better, and also joining different Facebook groups or pages, Instagram accounts that speak to you and your target audience, that can be really powerful, and you can friend request people from those groups if that's your target.
Yeah, you just want to be careful and not be too slimy about it because with the rise of digital marketing, of course, comes the rise of bad digital marketers. So you have people who are definitely just copy pasting scripts to send out. They're following old advice of going through groups and friending 50 to 100 people a day trying to sell their program and things like that. So there are wrong ways to do it, which we've talked about before. So you just want to be careful when you're doing that. You want to analyze your data. Like we say this all the time, right? Every single application has a how did this post do statistics score, or your performance recap, or all that kind of stuff. You want to be looking at that if you're really trying to seriously grow on social media, so that you understand what's working, what's not, and then figure out kind of what's the best time to post for your audience. Because there's a lot of people out there that will be like, oh, this is like the perfect day and time, whatever, to post on Instagram. And that might be what's working for them, but that's not necessarily what's going to work for you. And if everybody starts posting at that time, well, then nobody's posts are going to do well because it's going to be flooded. So make sure you're analyzing your data. And then, of course, A/B testing is fantastic. You can A/B test in email lists with your subject lines. You can A/B test on Facebook with Reels. You can change the thumbnail and test which thumbnail does better. There's all kinds of A/B testing options that you have. So it's super, super important to test and pivot versus going all in on one thing and then giving up when it doesn't work.
Yeah, and I feel like it takes some time. Posting at a certain time consistently seemed to have worked for me personally. Like my stuff does better when I post in the morning, like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. But at first, it didn't seem like I was getting a lot of engagement. But after doing it for some time, it's gotten a lot better. And then I've tried posting in the afternoon and there's like nothing. So give it like a few weeks, months of practice of posting consistently at a certain time, see how it does. If nothing's changing, then try change up the time.
For sure, yeah. Consistency is so key when it comes to social media in general, regardless of if you're doing digital marketing or if you're just trying to grow a profile for another reason. Now, I will say, Kara Corey one day said it best, and I love her anyway. She said, if you have a social media account and you're not monetized, like, why? Because it's so easy to monetize nowadays that everyone can monetize their social media. And that doesn't mean you have to sell stuff. That doesn't mean that you have to be like, a TikTok shop creator of like, I tried this viral TikTok thing, blah, blah, blah. Facebook has a performance bonus that they give out. Instagram does. They're going back and forth a lot about bringing back the Reels bonus. And a lot of people that it came back for said that it did really affect their plays when they signed up for it. But I think part of that is Instagram realized that people were creating reels just to create reels when they got the performance bonus. And so they're trying to do better about making sure it's quality content. TikTok, obviously, you have 1,000 subscribers. You can add in a link to a website or whatever it is, as long as it's not like a direct affiliate funnel link that will get you shut down. So there's all kinds of ways to monetize on social media that like you don't have to start your social media to monetize, but if you have the option, you might as well take it.
And honestly, I would budget to get some help or coaching in this because it can really accelerate getting monetized, and also you you don't have to make all the mistakes that Rose and all these affiliate marketers have made in the past. They help you avoid those things and pitfalls.
Yeah, I have a couple of great programs that I absolutely recommend to anybody because you can learn it on your own, but having the knowledge and implementing the knowledge are two very different things. And finding the right people to help you and actually help you build instead of just trying to sell you a done for you kind of thing is so, so key. So there's lots of courses out there. Obviously, there's a few that I recommend that, of course, we'll link in the description. And I recommend them because I've either been through them and liked them, or I haven't been through them, but I've worked with the creators for a long time. There's a few that I've been through that I really don't recommend that much because I just didn't find them nearly as beneficial as others. So a couple of different resources, of course, we'll link to everything in the description, but Repurpose is a great one for building out all of your social medias at the same time. And then you can kind of see what video format works and what doesn't on different platforms based off of how it performs. But essentially, Repurpose just helps you share your video across multiple platforms without having to go into each platform and redo the description, redo everything. vidIQ is great for YouTube. It can tell you if keywords are good. It can give you hashtag and tag recommendations. And then it also gives you a score. So it tells you how findable your video might be. It's not 100% perfect, especially the free one, but it also sends you alerts when you hit milestones, which is super, super nice. GetResponse and System.io and Go High Level are all autoresponder, landing page, and funnel builders that I use. I love all three of them for different reasons. Depending on your budget and where you're at, so you might want to look into those. System.io is free for one funnel. I think GetResponse is as well, but I'm utilizing it for, I think, 8 different landing pages and 5 different email lists, and it's only about $15 a month, so it's not too bad. And then Go High Level is a little bit more expensive. It's $97 a month, but the themes you can do with it are above and beyond. So it's definitely worth it if you're more experienced at creating email lists and things like that.
Awesome. You might have to cancel those YouTube or not YouTube, Netflix subscription.
Fair enough. I never had those. So I don't have to worry about that too much.
Something like I need to personally check out all the things that Rose recommends, but for me, like just starting out and whatnot, what I do is TikTok is like my favorite platform. So I kind of start like in there and make all my drafts of content in there. And then I'm copying and pasting my descriptions into the notes section of my phone. And just like I have this whole notes section of all my descriptions. And then when I'm like ready to post them to my other platforms, it's super simple. I just copy and paste the description from my notes into that new platform and post it, so that I'm not posting everything like the same time, same day. I'm still posting the same content, but different days and times across my other platforms, because Repurpose is great, but sometimes you're, posting the same thing all the time. And sometimes it's, in my opinion, nice to have some variety across your platforms.
Yeah, for sure. Repurpose is nice because you can do it manually or auto. So you can set it to auto upload, or you can set it to manual so that you can go in and schedule it within Repurpose yourself, however you want to do it. And then you do want to be careful, like for Pinterest, like if you're using TikTok sounds or Instagram sounds, like your pins will most likely get muted because Pinterest doesn't have the same copyright laws, rules, whatever you want to call it, as some of the other platforms. So I don't auto share to my Pinterest anymore. I make sure that I manually share them just to make sure that that doesn't happen. But yeah, that's a great way to do it. Another good thing to do is if you have Android Auto, or if you have Android, you can do computer link, or I think it's called My Link, where you can link to your computer and then you can write out your long form stuff on your computer if you're better at typing than touchscreen, because I am, because touchscreens hate me. And then when you copy it from your computer, it'll copy to your phone. That's been really nice. I just don't like having a messy clipboard, so I don't like going through and having to find the stuff I've copied and pasted all the time. And then, of course, blogging can be a great way also to do some digital marketing as well as make some extra money. So we blog on Medium. Medium you do get paid for views. So of course it does have to register that people are actually reading your stuff. It doesn't count as somebody just like pops onto your post and then leaves right away. But that can be a great way to link to digital products, especially if you're sharing information about the digital products. This works for digital or affiliate marketing because, again, affiliate marketing can be digital marketing. Uh, so there's just lots of ways out there to do it.
Yeah, I love
Digital,
blogs because
good.
like you can really tell your stories. Even like I have friends that started blogging and they've been through some traumatizing stuff and it's making them feel better and also helping other people that may have gone through that same situation, and like everybody listening, you might have something that can help others and also help yourself. So just give it a try, give it a shot.
Yeah, especially if you do a blog with a vlog, right? A video blog. So you could post your blog post and then do a YouTube video about like, oh, I just posted this blog post, but like, here's the backstory behind why I wrote this post, or like, here's some other stuff that I didn't like know how to write or like talk about. And then you can link back to your blog. You can link your blog back to your YouTube channel. You can link those to your other socials. And there's just all kinds of way to interconnect all this kind of stuff to make money without killing yourself trying to do it, right? Because a lot of people are like, well, I just don't have time. You do, though. You totally have time. You just have to work smarter, not harder.
Yep, schedule routines. We just talked about routines.
Yes. And of course, AI is giving people a lot of time back, right? Because a lot of people that were spending 2-3 hours a week in Canva editing photos and whatnot now can get AI to do it if they're good enough. You can use AI to summarize your YouTube videos and then, repurpose that into a blog. That's one thing that I do pretty frequently. I'm not saying have it write it for you, but at least, be able to pull the summary of the video rather than having to go through and like write notes of like, oh, maybe I should blog about this kind of thing. It just kind of gives you a clean format outline of what you talked about. Couple of other ones like video creation with AI, if you're doing a faceless channel, can be amazing, or even just for your shorts. Like if you're tired of, you don't feel like filming one week or something like that, you can do that. One thing that people really overthink is the content creation aspect because they're like, well, every video has to be like incredibly different and high production value. There's a company out there. I don't remember what they sell, but literally, I think actually they sell screen protectors. And literally every single video is the exact same script. All they're changing is the person or the way they're presenting it, or maybe like, they'll talk about it being scratch resistant in this video and then like crack resistant in this video. But it's literally the same script every time. And they post 4 or 5 times a day, and all their videos do really well.
I think I just
So
bought that screen protector.
nice.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Nice. That's hilarious. But that's the thing, right? Is like for every, I think Brock Johnson had posted a statistic that was like for each post that you do, 1 in 7 of your followers is likely to see it. And of course, that doesn't mean if you post 7 times that all your followers are going to see different stuff, because some of your followers who are maybe more engaged will probably see more of your stuff, and some of the followers who aren't very engaged with you maybe might not. So it's not a perfect ratio, but what that tells you is likely what you posted this morning is not going to be seen by the same people who see your mid-afternoon post, your late night post, anything like that. So stop overthinking it. Like I've repurpose or repost videos from 6 months, a year ago if I really liked them. I thought they were really good. I use a lot of the same footage because I have a lot of different footage of me getting into ice baths, but it all kind of looks the same after a while because I'm just doing ice baths all the time. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with posting the same kind of theme. And that's where your content buckets come in handy too, is because maybe you have one content bucket where it's like, I can literally just say the same thing because it's all the same, versus, a day in the life content bucket, which is going to change.
Yeah, and going live, that helps a lot with this space. It's nerve-wracking for sure, but like it really puts you out there, puts your content out there. I like seeing my content from months or even a year ago getting engagement today, like just post it, leave it, and eventually it sticks.
Yeah. Yeah, we have one video on the dogs account that like it didn't really do great, but each day it just ticks up in views, like 5 here, 10 here. And like, we're not really sure why. We haven't really deep dived in the analytics a whole lot. But you can just watch it just steadily grow. There's like a lot of ours, like, they're dead, and then they shoot up and they plateau and then it goes down again. This one's just like, I'm the little engine that could. It cracks us up. And the data can be really fun to analyze. Like, you don't have to be a complete data nerd. If you don't understand the data at all, you don't know what you're looking at, absolutely seek help. There are people out there that can help you analyze the data, tell you how to pivot. I went through that where I was like, I know how I want to run my business. None of the people in my circle run their business that way. And I need to find somebody that can actually like tell me what these numbers mean for my Facebook ads or like, that kind of stuff. So it's super important that you understand what it is you're trying to build, which I know sounds very simple, but a lot of people do get lost in that. And then finding somebody to coach you or help you that understands that aspect of what you're doing, because there's thousands of different ways to do digital marketing. You just got to find what works for you.
Yeah, it's continuous learning. So adapt to that and be open to that and don't get frustrated and give up because you're not getting any views or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we see it a lot, right? Where people expect the instant viral video or all that kind of stuff. And there's so much mixed information out there of like, oh, look at this person's video that went viral and like recreate it. And then you've got the other end of the spectrum that's like, everybody's doing these videos. So like stand out, really just do your own thing. But there are tips and tricks that do work for everybody, right? So a strong hook, a strong CTA, valuable information or entertaining information. Those are the two segments that really get pushed right now. Those kind of stuff. Of course, if you're a TikTok shop creator, you're making videos about products, and then it becomes maybe don't share your personal life in there unless you're sharing personal life of like a digital creator or whatever it might be, right? Because for a lot of people that are selling digital products, they're also selling the lifestyle of digital products. So the freedom to be in your office with your dogs, or the freedom to not have to deal with a pizza party from work and stuff like that. So there are ways to utilize that personal stuff, but you have to know what's true to your brand.
And there's going to be haters. Don't let them get to you.
Nope. I actually love it when I start getting the haters, because I know that my stuff's getting pushed more and like beyond my immediate circle. So it's not the end of the world, I promise. It feel like it sometimes, but
Yeah, and have fun with it.
yeah, that's the main thing, to have fun with it. But that's really it, guys. Like I said, digital marketing is still on the rise. Digital marketers get paid a ton, just like advertising agencies in the back of the day get paid a ton, because the the goal with digital marketing is obviously to get sales or signups to your product, your subscription, whatever it may be. So digital marketing is likely not going anywhere. It's likely going to continue to grow to be one of the highest paying careers out there. And if you can get good at it, you can either, like I said, get hired for a substantial amount by a company, you can freelance your stuff, or you can create and sell your own digital products. So that is it. If you want more information on digital marketing, I do have another podcast called The Dark Roast with Donna and Rose. We go live every Friday morning, and then it reposts to my YouTube channel as well. And Donna and I deep dive a little bit more into the challenges and struggles of digital marketing and how to get over them. And then next week, Jess is going to talk to us about something that we all love and want.
Cash flow.
Yes. I'm excited.